my thoughts on it is that that could very well be true. And I'm hoping that the part that I'm being effective is true. And I'm hoping that the part that the white supremacists are now using administrative sabotage, to sabotage what I'm trying to do, which I expect them to do.
Yes, sir.
Now, from reports that I'm getting, I'm hearing that there's getting to be more and more of this.
Yes, sir.
Which I expect to happen if I'm being effective.
Yes, sir.
So I've said that. And so there's going to be a lot of distortions of what Neely Fuller says. Some black people are being assigned to do this. I do strongly suspect.
Wow.
Oh, yes. See, that goes with the territory. Now, I'm not angry with them, anything like that. I mean, fellow prisoners, are assigned to do whatever they're assigned to do.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes rewarded for doing so.
I got you,
And then some will do that on their own. All right, so that's why I say that stick with what you hear me say directly.
Yes, sir.
And look for some of the things that I say to appear other places, but in a distorted form.
Wow.
There'll be one or two words that'll be changed about something that I say.
Okay.
Someone has said that some white person who is kind of prominent in the news has taken my statement of, if you do not understand white supremacy, what it is and how it works, everything else that you understand will confuse you.
Yes.
Now, they say that some words have been taken from that statement, which is in the book, in both of the books that I have, all three of the books.
Right, both books.
Yeah, right. All right. Very prominent statements. And some other words have been substituted and put in those places. Have you noticed that, Mr. Bob?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
all right. Now, I'm not going to name the person who is lying, because I have not seen the statement officially myself.
Yes, sir.
All right. But other people have said that all kinds of statements that Neely Fuller has made, either in his talks or in his writings, have been distorted.
Yes.
All right, distorted. Like the 9 areas of activity has been distorted. It's okay for people to put down areas of activity, but if you add anything, say that this is your addition.
Right. Stand by your work.
Say stand by your work. That is in the code itself. Stand by your work so that you don't get what? It's not that Neely Fuller's looking for credit for anything. It's just that you can't have what?
Confusion.
Confusion if you're going to be effective against the system of white supremacy. The system of white supremacy thrives on confusion.
Yes, sir.
In the minds of their victims. So there's a lot of confusion that's going to be put out here.
Okay.
And people can look for it and be able to detect it. Be able to say, wait a minute, this sounds like this doesn't come from Neely Fuller. All right? Be suspicious of that.
Okay.
But I try to stay on talktainmentradio.com as my real focus. Every now and then I'm on other radio stations. Not internet stations. Yeah. I'm on no other internet station other than this one. No other internet station other than this one.
Right.
Right now.
Okay.
This hasn't always been, but that's the way it is now.
Yeah,
then I've been on the landline, or what you might call the regular AM, FM.
Terrestrial radio, yes.
Yes. And you'll hear me on that.
Yeah.
But even that can be distorted by people taking things out of context.
Yes, sir.
Watch for context. I even mention context in the textbook for victims of racism itself.
Yes, you do.
So there's a lot of this that's been reported to me as being going on.
Okay.
Which means the white supremacists are saying, hey, we can't let this individual stuff. Because I think that's really what they're after.